Hey MMA commentary subscribers and viewers, today I have an interesting story. We've all kind of heard rumors in the past, especially with kind of the old Japanese organizations, of potential fighters taking dives. And I don't recall too many that actually were ever verified, which that's why I find this next story interesting, because we actually have a verified dive that's on tape in MMA in 2021. So Brazilian fighter Leonardo Barbosa says that he took a dive after competing in Afghanistan in an MMA match on February 11th. He took a dive after being approached by a gunman and several security guards that were yelling at him in another language that he did not understand. In between round 1 and 2, he saw the same gunman in the audience and the security guard yelling things at him that he perceived to be threatening. So he decided, out of fear for his own life, he was going to take a dive. Obviously, that's very interesting. You're in a potential hostile environment. A gun has been brandished in a different country. You're in between rounds. You see these guys yelling. The crowd is kind of a little bit obnoxious, as you'll see by kind of their post-fight celebration. So he takes a dive. He later posts on his Facebook why he took the dive, and you can see after being kneed in the second round to the body, he kind of overreacts with his head movement, and after a couple of follow-up strikes, the ref is very quick to jump in, leading me to believe that the organization may have been involved. All right, so let's jump into the second round here. So here we have Barbosa and Hotak going against each other. We have Barbosa wearing the blue gloves and Hotak, the Afghanistan favorite, with the red gloves and the partially red shorts. So now they've been engaging in a long feeling out process. You can see there is military in the crowd. I tried to see Barbosa looking, at these guys, or if I could hear anything, and I couldn't really see anything there. But the camera doesn't capture everything. So again, Barbosa, he looks lighter on his feet. He looks like he has good movement, but he's just not engaging. And neither is Hotak. And Barbosa might not be engaging. Again, the slip there, you look, and the mat looks actually kind of slippery. So again, Barbosa might not be engaging because he's worried about getting killed. And he's kind of debating, like, am I going to get killed? Like, should I take a dive? Because there's this long feeling out process for 2 rounds, a lot of leg kicks, a lot of these kind of little things. And Hotak's not engaging too really, but here we end up clinching. Hotak does deliver a couple of nice knees to the chest. Nothing that would debilitate you, but we're coming close to the finish here. So again, boom! Looks like he got hit with an RPG. He just went down. So let's watch that again. Boom, RPG. These 2 punches actually miss. They totally, completely miss, and the ref is in. So that was, without a doubt, a dive. That reaction was super unnatural. Even if he hit you in a good spot and you were going to go down, you wouldn't shoot back like you've been launched into space. And then here, it almost looks like a scene from World War Z when the crowd just starts rushing to the octagon. And there's obviously no security here, and they just run into the octagon and kind of take over. And you got to imagine what would have happened if Barbosa had won. It's a black eye on MMA in Afghanistan, obviously. No one is going to trust any fights they have there for the next 10 years. So I hope it was worth it. I heard that Hotak believed that had he won this fight, he was going to get a contract with the UFC. I doubt that will happen now. There he is being attended to by the doctors. They're checking his head. Oh, the smoke's coming in. This is when they would have killed him, when the smoke came in. The smoke would clear, and then he would be dead, and they'd be like, oh, I don't know what happened. Oh, yeah, it's kind of weird. I guess he's dead. Well, no investigation. So that's kind of it for this video. Obviously, a lot of damage done to the Afghanistan MMA scene. Barbosa did state that he wanted a rematch on more neutral soil, but for both fighters, their reputations are a bit tarnished, and I'm not sure exactly if anyone wants to see that. So again, kind of an interesting video. Obviously, Barbosa does need some acting lessons, but I think he probably wanted it to be known that he took a dive, just so that he wouldn't have to say it was a loss and there wouldn't be any dispute. Like, it's quite obvious what happened. So anyways, thanks again for watching. MMA commentary subscribers and viewers, you are the best on YouTube, and I thoroughly appreciate it. So thank you again, and tune in next time for a new video.